Balanced Essentials is an Australian aromatherapy company devoted to health and well-being, using the highest quality therapeutic essential oils in its all-natural product range. Each oil is subjected to quality control procedures to ensure scientific evidence of its properties. This unique collection, superbly presented, describe the effect on the mind and relate to an energy center of the body. Beautiful blends that will uplift, calm, focus your awareness are vital for your skin and will inspire you. The inclusion of crystals to promote and amplify the properties of the products support results that offer a profound and beneficial approach to health and well-being. Take a deep breath. Now sit back and relax. Openshop invites you to awaken your senses with Balanced Essentials.
Hello and welcome to Openshop. Yes, Balanced Essentials, one of Australia's most trusted and loved brands where you can look after your and your family's well-being with natural ingredients. And of course, it's not just your body, it's your mind, your body and your soul. We are so excited to offer you a great deal today. And Cheryl, it's great to have you back on the show.
Oh, it's great to be here. Thank you.
You know what? A lot of people love this show because it is something that people adore because it can do so much for you. And we've got a fantastic pack today. We were talking earlier before the show. This is going to be a really exciting chance for you to restock or for you to get something that you might not have seen it before. It's a therapeutic range that can help you, and it's our top sellers. We've got the Be Relieved, the Be Sport, and we're going to talk all about this throughout the next hour, and we know that it's going to be popular, so come in sooner rather than later. Cheryl, look, let's talk a bit about yourself and the brand. Look, you've done so much for such a long time. If someone hasn't seen you or the brand before, let's find out a bit more.
I've been doing it now for, it would be well over 20 years, nearly 25 years. And I started it because I wanted to help people understand just how good aromatherapy was. I've done a little bit of nursing in the past. I've been a pathology paramedic. I've even been in the fire brigade for a while. But my main aim was to help people. Once I found out how good essential oils could be, how therapeutic, how powerful, how they help people in everyday aspects of their life, then that was the time that I really wanted to bring out my own brand, rather than having to mix essential oils yourself too, because you know, years and years ago, people used to buy a single essential oil, a whole pack of them, and then they'd think, I'll have 2 drops of this, I'll have 1 drop of this, and I wanted to make it really easy. Because if you're in pain, if you've had an operation, if you're really struggling, you don't want to have to mix essential oils. You want to be able to
just have it ready and done for you. And obviously what's great about what we're offering today is you've had great feedback. I mean, you've got customers that have been with you for years. We know our very own Nikki Vincent absolutely loves it. Even Helen that works here is talking about it as well. You know, the feedback's been overwhelming.
I've been very lucky, I must admit. I've had probably some of the most customer testimonials and feedback. I've got so many myself, and I've got so many that I haven't even put on my own website because there are too many, not enough time in the day.
Absolutely.
But it's been really lovely, and that feedback is so important because what it does, it actually helps you understand how it works for people so you can help other people.
Absolutely.
And it's those testimonials really that have helped to sell the brand, because
this is the thing about the brand and the product that we've got for you today. We can talk about it this hour, which we will, and we'll go through how it could help you, but it's the people at home that are watching that have sent in the testimonials, thousands of them, where they get the great results. We've got them all there. They go on and on. Look at this, the filing cabinet. Goodness gracious, there's just so many there. And of course, we'll go through some of those in just a moment. Can I just touch on quickly before we reveal the deal, a current affair. Now, you were on the show, and they were trying to prove you wrong almost. Tell us about that.
It was a very nerve-wracking day once I realised that it was, in a way, it would have been good for them to not prove that it worked within 3 minutes of application. And so I'm sitting there while they're going through and doing all the thermal imaging with people, and I'm thinking, gosh, it works within 3 to 5 minutes. We've never known it not to. That's the way it is. And I'm thinking, what if it doesn't work this time?
I know.
One time.
Yeah, but it did. It worked. And you were saying the crew members and everything were putting it on as well. They couldn't believe how brilliant it was. Basically, Current Affair wanted to prove you wrong, didn't they? They were trying to prove that it was a myth and not going to work, and they were wrong and you were right. And we'll show you some of those results a little bit later on. Let me tell you more about the deal that we're doing for you today, because this is a really good chance for you to get on board and get some more restock if you need to, or if you've never bought this before, give it a go. Okay, I'm going to reveal with my fabulous paddle the deal that we've got for you today, and this is your chance to get the special that we've got. It's the Be Relieved, the Be Sport and the Be Uplifted that we're going to put together on this pack. Now, at $174, we have got a fantastic value for you, but we are going to do a discount of $65 today at $109 with free delivery. So, if you were to buy these individually, you'd be looking at $69.50 twice for the Be Relieved and Be Sport, and the Be Uplifted would be $35. This is one of the lowest and best deals that we've had available here at Openshop. This will not be repeated. It is limited, and don't forget you can use Afterpay to help spread the cost as well. And Cheryl, we talked about this deal that we are doing. You're not even doing this as well on your website, are you?
No, you can't even get it from my website. It was an introductory offer that I wanted to have here when we were able to go on and actually show the therapeutic brands. And because there have been changes to the way that the advertising of listed medicines has been.
Yes.
So we haven't been able to go on up until July this year and actually talk about these products. And I wanted to have something for the people that really haven't tried it before, that are out there thinking, well, what could I use this for? How would it help me? You know, do I really need something that, you know, is for pain that's natural? And I'm going to help them to make that decision, because this is such a versatile product. These products are really like virtually a first aid in a bottle.
Yeah. I think this is a really good point, guys. It helps so many people with different problems and issues and situations. And also it's completely natural, which is the key with this. A lot of people might be thinking that in order to relieve pain and other problems that they have to go down the route of medications and pills. You don't have to necessarily do that. And there's a lot of people that have not tried this before, then they have used it for different reasons and they've had incredible results. And it could be something that could help you as well, which is why we're excited today. Remember, for $109 with free delivery, this is going to be a great chance to possibly change your life, and we'd love you to get in sooner rather than later. So call us now on 13 25 80, go to openshop.com.au, tap the app, and we'll talk more about this on the other side.
Essential oils and their uses have been known to humankind for over 5,000 years. They have incredible penetrating power, the ability to access the deep layers of the skin, and as such beneficially affect the whole person, both physically and emotionally. More importantly, they can not only support so many of the body's functions when properly combined, they can also relieve and reduce the severity of many of the conditions we suffer with. Yet, they are natural. In a day and age where there is more demand than ever for natural solutions to overall health and well-being, essential oils have come into their own. And there is no better brand to turn to than Balanced Essentials. Cheryl Gilbert, with a background in nursing, pathology, paramedic and alternative and complementary health fields, spent over 25 years researching the powers of essential oils and their benefits to the human mind and body. Her brand, Balanced Essentials, has since become the most trusted and loved brands in Australia when we need effective but natural solutions for the well-being of ourselves and our families. The Balanced Essentials therapeutic lines with TGA listing, Be Relieved and Be Sport, have been the go-to for those suffering mild and chronic pain and many other concerns for decades. The amount of positive reviews and accolades these products have received over the years is overwhelming and testament to the quality and efficacy of the formulations. An effective, natural, pharmaceutical-free, topical blend of highly potent essential oils, these products have been a lifesaver for hundreds of Australians in pain. Not only have these complex essential oil blends been used by our forefathers to treat human pain and conditions for thousands of years, there's also the undoubtable modern-day science to prove its effectiveness. Be Relieved and Be Sport, traditionally used in aromatherapy to relieve headaches and migraines, joint and muscle pain and stiffness, inflammation, cramping, bruises, nerve pain, fatigue, edema, burns, eczema, dermatitis, psoriasis, cleansing, cuts and abrasions, and the list goes on. There's no doubt that these versatile, powerful, but natural formulations are essential in every household's first aid kit. These 3 therapeutic lines are Balanced Essentials premium products and are some of the most potent available in the market today. It's so easy to order. Call us on 13 25 80, view the Balanced Essentials product information on our website, openshop.com.au, or simply tap the app. And now, let's hear from Cheryl, the creator, to learn more about these hard-working Balanced Essential formulas and how they can assist you and your loved ones with your overall health and wellness.
Welcome back. Yes, we are really excited to offer you an incredible pack today at one of the best and lowest prices, and it's already on the move. People that have seen this before are restocking. We're not surprised. And if you haven't seen this before, you just saw there how many things this can help. There are so many ways this could be beneficial for you. And I've got the water paper here in front of me. I'll go through in a moment with the TGA. But first of all, let's talk about, Cheryl, the actual pack. Let's quickly talk about the Be Relieved, and we'll talk about that in more detail in a moment. But let's talk about what Be Relieved can do for people.
Well, probably the quickest way I can go through this, it's one of the most versatile natural pain relief products on the market for cuts, scratches, minor burns, fibromyalgia, arthritis, headaches. It can even go on to areas of the body where you might have hemorrhoids. It's very, very versatile, and it's one of the things that you'll reach for even if you just need to calm down, sleep, put some on your feet at night.
And just relax. You know, it's something that can help you in general.
Yes.
With the Be Sport, now my first instance when I saw that, I thought, do I have to be into sport? Am I a sporty person to use Be Sport? That's not quite the case.
No, probably the name's a little bit of a strange one for people, but really it's stimulating pain relief.
Yes.
And it contains a lot of the stimulating oils. So for anyone too that wants to go out there and play sport, it's fantastic because it was originally produced for a rugby league team.
Wow.
And it does contain arnica, so it's also good for bruising, very good with peripheral circulation. And just for anybody,
it's anyone that's active, really, isn't it? It's just anyone that's
get up and go,
basically. And just quickly with the Be Uplifted, that's included with the deal as well.
The Be Uplifted I've added in because, you know, for everyone going through any stressful times, I thought this was the ideal time, and you can apply it. Just put it on your wrist. It's a smallish bottle there. But, you know, what I tend to do with it, wherever I go now, I have it in the car.
Yeah, ready to go. And a little goes a long way as well, which is really important.
When I come back out and I hop into the car, I just put a bit on. And because essential oils themselves are so good at protecting us from, you know, for all sorts of germs, bugs, I tend to use essential oils on my hands, because also too a lot of the sanitizers that people are using now dry your hands out so badly.
So much, yeah, which we've all been doing so much more at the moment. Now, we talked about people loving this brand and loving this, and there's testimonials left, right and centre. We've actually got Kerry on the phone with us. Kerry, welcome. Can you hear us?
Yes.
Kerry, thank you so much for joining us. Cheryl and I are glad to have you on. And tell us about what you've been using and how it's worked for you.
Over the last year, I've had 2 back surgeries done, so I've taken it both times to hospital straight after, as soon as I could get up. I've got up and rubbed it all over my back day and night, and it's helped immensely to get off the pain medication.
And that's something that a lot of people talk about, Cheryl, isn't it? It's helping with the pain, and it's done naturally.
Yes, because I think most of us want to use something that's natural first. And if it works, that's fantastic. If not, well, then you can go on to other medication. But as Kerry, as you found, it helps get the inflammation down, which of course relieves the pain. And
Kerry, I believe that even the nurses were commenting on your pain relief, is that right?
No, they did. Every time a new one came in, they said, "Oh, what is that smell? It's amazing. What is that?" And I told them all the time that that's what it was I used.
Is this something that you've been using continuously?
I still do use it. today, yes, and I've used it on my kids since they were babies, headaches, teething, everything.
That's what you touched on, Cheryl. It can help so many other problems as well. I believe even your pets. Is that right, Kerry?
Yes, my dog, she jumped off the lounge one day and twisted her leg. And she was limping around. I rubbed that on her leg. Shortly after, she wasn't limping anymore and put her to sleep, calmed her down, helped her really well.
Yeah, I do have a lot of people using it for their animals, even for a cow with a torn teat, horses, dogs, cats, even birds. And for a lot of people that are concerned, it doesn't contain tea tree or eucalyptus, which are the essential oils that the vets are concerned about. This doesn't contain those. And I've got that many animal stories now. We've been able to help so many pets that have been in pain as well.
Which is great. It's all natural as well, so you can use it safely. Kerry, can I ask you, how do you use the Be Relieved against the Be Sport? How do you use the two?
Well, during the day I'll use the Be Sport, because I'm in pain constantly. And at night time I use the Be Relieved because that helps me sleep. It relaxes me and helps me sleep at night.
Yes, and so do you find the Be Relieved does help you relax? Does it help you sleep throughout the night?
Yes, it does. It really helps you relax. It's a beautiful feeling and it just helps you relax, helps with the pain, so you can go to sleep a lot easier.
What would you say, Kerry, to those that are watching that might think that maybe they need traditional medication opposed to the Be Relieved and Be Sport? What would you say to people watching that aren't too sure?
No, just try it. It is amazing and I've been through a lot with it and it's helped me immensely and I'll keep using it forever.
Brilliant. And again, you know, the thing is, Kerry, you've been using this for quite a long time. How many years have you been using this now?
Well, my oldest son's 23, so I used it on him as a baby, and my other son, he's now 18.
Gosh.
Must be working if you're using that for that long. 20 odd years, that's incredible. I guess you could use it for teething. You touched on that as well, isn't it? You can use it for teething.
Personally, I've just gone through a time where I went to the dentist and I'd actually cracked a tooth. And he had to take it out, and of course it disintegrated. And he said to me, he was quite stern, and he said, I want you to take antibiotics and I want you to take pain relief when you get home. And he looked at me, he was shaking his finger, and of course I went back and I've just covered it in Be Relieved.
Wow.
I went through the whole thing and didn't end up having to take anything because they're antibacterial as well. I was monitoring it very carefully. I'm not silly. I know if there had been any extra pain,
of course,
if there had been a temperature, I would have, been very careful. But I was so lucky to get through it, and of course, I also rubbed it all around the cheek area and all around the neck where you've got your lymph glands, and I really attribute that to the fact that it healed so much quicker. And I put some in my mouth and let it sit on top of the area as well, because of course he had to dig quite a long way to get, and he still left some tooth ends.
Gosh, okay. Well, I mean, look, at the same time, we would say consult your doctor, and of course, as you touched on, if it got worse, you would maybe need to look at other painkillers as well. You don't swallow it, of course, it's just to be put on there topically. But Kerry, thank you so much for your call today. We really appreciate it, and I'm so glad that you've got relief. And again, it's great to show others that it can work so brilliantly.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Kerry.
I mean, Kerry's just one of the thousands, maybe tens of thousands of people that you have helped, and it helps everyone. And at the end of the day, you know, it basically gives people an alternative to any kind of strong medication.
It does, and I think the majority of people are now looking for an alternative. They're really aware of the fact that a lot of the contraindications of ordinary medication can be, and it can affect your stomach, and there are a lot of people going to hospital that have had overdoses and problems. So I think people are a lot more educated now, and if there is a natural product that they can use, they're highly likely to try that first.
Absolutely.
And usually I've found in the majority of people I've helped, it's about 90% find that is more than enough for them.
A lot of people are maybe just not educated in the sense knowing that natural products can get the results. There are skeptics out there.
Yes.
I mean, what would you say to those? Because the science behind your products can prove them wrong.
I know, and I think people are surprised. These are very powerful blends. There is 11 essential oils in each. They're also in a carrier oil of sweet almond, wheat germ and macadamia. So it's very, very good for the skin. They are also very good for scarring, for, you know, for helping with the skin condition. Even with Be Relieved, very good for anyone that might have any rashes. I've got people that have used them for wasp stings, bee stings, all sorts of things, as well as the arthritis, muscular aches and pains, bad backs.
And it's the key ingredients, isn't it? There's obviously the ingredients in there, and there is science behind those single ingredients that together work so well because you've blended them for us, which is why it's going to work, you know, together to help so many different symptoms and problems.
Well, I think what people are learning too is essential oils are absolutely fantastic. They are an ancient form of healing. They're what we used originally. We've used them for thousands of years.
Absolutely.
But one essential oil on its own might be really good, but it's the synergy of all of the essential oils working together because your body takes from it what it needs. It's a little bit like if you have a smorgasbord or you're eating. You need to have a bit of everything and then let your body decide what you need and take from it what it needs to help heal it.
And that's what I think separates yours from others, and that's why it works so well. I think you're right. The body takes what it needs, and which helps it depending on what part of the body you're putting it on and what problems you're experiencing, which is why it's worked for so many other people. It's comprehensive in the sense that this has helped thousands and thousands of people, and there's pages of different things this can help with. It can help you with so many different issues and problem situations. We've talked about pain relief. We couldn't believe how many things it can help you with, you know?
I know a lot of people are surprised. I don't know of any other product out there worldwide that would treat as many conditions as what these particular
Well, have a look. This is just some examples that we want to show you. And this, of course, is not even a quarter of what it could help, okay? So the Be Relieved and Be Sport, traditionally used in aromatherapy to aid, assist and relieve the symptoms of the varicose veins, digestive function, gastritis, stress and mild anxiety, very, very important to help with that. Mild migraines, headaches and tension bruises, and of course skin issues as well. It can help with so many different skin problems. That's the first page. And then we could go on to others, including fatigue, joint and rheumatic aches and pains, arthritis, gout, inflammation. You've got pain and circulation. You can cover so many different problems and situations, which, look, all of us at some point are going to experience some of that throughout our lives. So, which is why, if you're not experiencing that at the moment, it could be something that you could start before. And of course, if you do have those problems, you could have the Be Relieved and Be Sport. Use them together. I would have this in your first aid kit or in your medical box. You know, we talked about this before the show, didn't we? It can be used for so much, and it could work brilliantly, and actually could be the answer you're looking for. You could be trying strong medications and you're not getting those results. Maybe it's time to try something more natural.
I think too, for people, they are very surprised at how quickly it works. And the research that I've done with thermal imaging has actually shown proof positive that it works within 3 to 5 minutes of application. And these are quite powerful thermal imaging.
Yeah, we'll have a look because these thermal imaging are amazing. If you have a look at this,
so
you're going to see
before and after. Of course, this one's the after here.
Yep.
We have neck problems.
So if we have a look here, let's have a look. So this is what we've seen before. So this is obviously, this is the back pain that we can see, the neck pain.
The neck pain there, which is, it's the white hot area is the most
It's this area here
the
that
most
shows
painful.
it's inflamed. And then after application, we can see that we've got a
it started to work.
And that was over how many minutes? 3 to 5
minutes.
3 to 5 minutes.
And of course, this is the transverse colon.
So this is actually the white, that's the real pain, isn't it?
That's the real pain.
So this is before, and then we've seen after application that you're getting a massive difference with the thermal imaging.
With the stomach area. And that's when it begins to work. And you can see how quickly it starts.
And that didn't include any massage, did it?
No. Massage is always great. It will always add to anything you're doing.
Yeah.
But this was done with just applying it with a tissue. It was done in a special thermal imaging place. And so the results have added to the research, and that research was the first of its kind, and it went worldwide. So it was really important because I was trying to explain on television how quickly they worked, and people were going, I don't really understand. And so this was one way to visually show people this is what will happen when you use these products.
When you can see it visually like that, you can obviously see the absolute difference.
Yes.
And in just a few moments' time as well. It's the absorbency, isn't it? Skin loves the therapeutic oils.
It does,
so
yes.
skin just absorbs, and as we touched on earlier, it takes from the oils what it needs to get these results.
Yes, it does. And they are absorbed in very, very quickly, and you can see how it gets the inflammation down, because when I first did this research, people were saying, well, I can't see how it would actually affect the bowel. How would it get in there and how would it change things? But you can actually see on the thermal imaging, again, the one of the stomach area, you can actually see the before shot, there's a lot of cramping here.
Yes.
And it's a much smaller area. You can see how the bowel's relaxed.
Yeah.
On that other shot.
And what I love about it as well is it happens so quickly. I mean, we are literally talking in a matter of minutes.
Yes.
So it's instant relief almost, which is again done naturally. Now, guys.
And for any little children, we've got lots of children that use these products. And we've even got some that can't really talk and indicate, but they've often got tummy aches.
Absolutely, or constipation and that kind of thing.
Yes.
That can happen with kids too.
And they'll lift their top up
Yes.
and they'll point that they want it applied to their tummy. So it's really lovely. It really
Guys, if you're
does.
watching right now, these are moving really quickly. So congratulations to everyone that's already come through and grabbed one of these deals. This is the lowest price we've seen and done. It's with free delivery today as well. $109 for the Relieved B Sport and the Uplifted as well, which we've got together in a pack. If you've already got this in your home at the moment and you want to add to it, the value is incredible because the price has been reduced to the lowest price, and we love the fact you're getting this with free delivery. These should be $69.50 each for the larger bottles. So the price that we're offering you is sensational at $109. That's $27.25 with your afterpay. So if you've never bought from us before and you'd like to get involved, you get 10% off your first order as well. Call us now on 13 25 80, openshop.com.au. You can tap the app, you get free delivery on this kit as well. And at this price point, they've been moving very quickly from the moment we came on air. And what that is it is our regulars restocking and grabbing this and putting it back in ready to go. And if you've never bought it before, try it. This is a bit of a starter pack to try it for you as well.
Yes.
We should be at a much, much higher price considering this, but we've got a great deal, Cheryl.
And I think for anyone that really knows essential oils, they'll know how expensive they are. They come from nature.
Yes.
They're not synthetic. So therefore, they are a very, very expensive raw material that goes into this.
This is why we're asking you to try this and to give it a go. Lots of people have got some great results, and you could be getting this as well. Call us now, grab yourself one of these, and we'll talk more about this on the other side.
Essential oils and their uses have been known to humankind for over 5,000 years. They have incredible penetrating power, the ability to access the deep layers of the skin, and as such beneficially affect the whole person, both physically and emotionally. More importantly, they can not only support so many of the body's functions when properly combined, they can also relieve and reduce the severity of many of the conditions we suffer with. Yet, they are natural. In a day and age where there is more demand than ever for natural solutions to overall health and well-being, essential oils have come into their own. And there is no better brand to turn to than Balanced Essentials. Cheryl Gilbert, with a background in nursing, pathology, paramedic and alternative and complementary health fields, spent over 25 years researching the powers of essential oils and their benefits to the human mind and body. Her brand, Balanced Essentials, has since become the most trusted and loved brands in Australia when we need effective but natural solutions for the well-being of ourselves and our families. The Balanced Essentials therapeutic lines with TGA listing, Be Relieved and Be Sport, have been the go-to for those suffering mild and chronic pain and many other concerns for decades. The amount of positive reviews and accolades these products have received over the years is overwhelming and testament to the quality and efficacy of the formulations. An effective, natural, pharmaceutical-free topical blend of highly potent essential oils, these products have been a lifesaver for hundreds of Australians in pain. Not only have these complex essential oil blends been used by our forefathers to treat human pain and conditions for thousands of years, there's also the undoubtable modern-day science to prove its effectiveness. Be Relieved and Be Sport traditionally used in aromatherapy to relieve headaches and migraines, joint and muscle pain and stiffness, inflammation, cramping, bruises, nerve pain, fatigue, edema, burns, eczema, dermatitis, psoriasis, cleansing, cuts and abrasions, and the list goes on. There's no doubt that these versatile, powerful, but natural formulations are essential in every household's first aid kit. These 3 therapeutic lines are Balanced Essentials premium products and are some of the most potent available in the market today. It's so easy to order. Call us on 13 25 80, view the Balanced Essentials product information on our website, openshop.com.au, or simply tap the app. And now, let's hear from Cheryl, the creator, to learn more about these hard-working Balanced Essential formulas and how they can assist you and your loved ones with your overall health and wellness.
Yes, welcome back to Openshop as we continue to bring you this great pack today, the Be Relieved Be Sport pack with the free uplifted. This is going to be a great chance for you to get something that could make a massive difference to you. And I'm going to go straight into some testimonials. I need a 3-hour show to get through all of these. They go on forever. And this is one from Christine. Christine says, I purchased the twin pack of Be Relieved and I tried it, but not the way they recommended. And I gave 1 bottle to my son who worked night shifts and both of us didn't use it with success. I therefore got in touch with the manufacturers who told me how to use the product correctly. Well, back to the drawing board we went, and I have had osteoporosis and fibromyalgia. How do you say that?
Fibromyalgia.
I can't say it. I also suffered from insomnia for years due to me having allergies to nearly all med. I had given up hope to finding a rub that would help ease my ongoing pain, which left me depressed and suffering from anxiety. Well, a few years later, later after applying the Be Relieved correctly, I can't believe the difference. I actually slept for 4.5 hours straight, and it's getting better. I don't have to use so much to get to the desired effect, yes. And I find a little goes a long way. This is not just an ordinary product. I'm a satisfied customer who complained the product wasn't working till they told me how to apply it correctly with it's worth every penny, and I'm only on a pension, so I have to watch my dollars. And I'm telling anyone who should try it, who has any kind of pains and tries to use those creams. I really hope that you can be as satisfied as I am. The problem with this customer is she was putting it on the wrong area. Is that right? She
was a little confused, I guess, because a lot of us have been brought up with traditional medication where you might take it or put it on a small area of the body. And she had been applying it, as far as I remember, on her arms, but had pain elsewhere. You really need to put it on the areas. That's what's so simple in the end. You put it and apply it to the areas of pain. But apply it a little bit further. Say if you have a very bad knee injury, you can put it onto the knee area, but also put it around the knee. You might want to even put it up a little bit further up the leg, into the groin area where your lymph glands are, to help the body get rid of any toxins and swelling and heal it quicker. So the larger area of the body you cover, the larger the dose. And that's what changes the whole perception. And also too, once you've used it, if you have pain another hour later, apply it again, because the first day is the most important.
Absolutely.
You'll have a lot of existing inflammation, and by applying it more often the first day, you will use it less over time. And often with a lot of people with arthritis, several months in, they're only using it once every 3 to 4 days.
Right. So, of course, when you first use it to start with, would you expect the results almost immediately, or does it take time?
Yes. Within 3 to 5 minutes. If you've had a lot of inflammation, you might find a little bit of a result and you think, oh, I'm not quite sure. Well, then apply some more, because the skin will only absorb what it can absorb.
Yep.
It really is that easy. I think I've had some people get a little confused and they think to tip it into their hand.
Okay.
It isn't necessary. These are antibacterial oils as well. Put your hand on top, right? Tip it up so you're not going to spill it, you're not going to lose anything. And then
Small
apply
amount
that,
apply.
yes, to the area,
Yep.
and in a little bit of a longer or further area up than what you would normally do.
Let me read another one because there's more here. We've got one from Marilyn that says, I've used Be Relieved for so long now, and I cannot be without it. Over the years, I have used it for all sorts of inflammation and pain. My lower back can give me pain from time to time, and Be Relieved helps in the most unbelievable way. I tore ligaments in my ankle and could not walk and had to have physio on it for months. I did not know what I would have done. I did not know what I would have done without Be Relieved. It reduced the pain and helped with the swelling. I recommended this to friends suffering from arthritis, and just recently my grandson, who fell from his bike and thought he had broken his arm. Luckily, it was just badly bruised. His dad rubs Be Relieved onto his arm constantly, which helps him enormously. Everyone should have a bottle of Be Relieved in their home for so many reasons, would not be without it. And that goes back to what we touched on. It can help for so many different problems and reasons for the kids through to the adults.
And it can help you when you're on your way to hospital. As we know, it takes a long time to drive to a hospital.
Yes.
It takes a long time to sit there and wait until you're dealt with. Put it on as quickly as you can once you've been injured, because you will see the benefit. I've seen swollen feet that have been twice the size go down within 10 minutes to normal size. That way then the people were very comfortable, they could head off to hospital. If you had, say, you thought it was a broken arm, I'd apply it, but I'd also put it under the arm where the lymph glands are located to help give you a little bit more help whilst you're on your way to getting help with a doctor or hospital.
So obviously, you know, it helps with the symptoms. It could be different for everyone. We're not claiming it could do that for everyone, but we've seen some people experience that, which is why it could help you as well. One here that we've got from George says, I was introduced to Be Relieved about 20 years ago. I always keep a supply in my medicine chest. It is a versatile salve for sunburn, minor burns, itching, and most skin lesions. Softens, thickens skin on the knees, good for the back of the hands in winter, muscular pain, the list goes on. And that's from George, and it covers so much.
Yes.
You know.
Well, it even recently helped my partner.
Yes, what happened to...
Fell off a ladder.
Oh, gosh.
Men over a certain age shouldn't fall off or climb ladders. And he fell off and ended up with 6 stitches in his bottom lip.
Right.
Very unhappy person.
Yep.
And
I
started
imagine.
applying the Be Relieved straight away. Even on top of the stitches, I put it around the neck, helped with the lymph glands. And within a week, he had the stitches taken out. The doctor was amazed at the healing, even found it hard to get some of the stitches out because it had healed so well.
Wow.
And there is no scar.
No.
Nothing.
See, that's the thing. No scar, which is unbelievable.
No
You'd
scar.
expect a scar to be there, which is another reason why it could help you. Speaking of lists, we talked about... it's very comprehensive. The TGA, of course, we've got lists and lists here. We're basically, this is what we can say. You know, we've basically got this is all the boxes this product ticks that we've got here. So it's all been looked at. The page goes on. Sometimes you make it. There's the first page, and there's the second page. So there's so much that's been looked at, and therefore documented by the TGA. It goes on and on and on. Well, this is incredible.
Yes. There is so much evidence, and because when I made these products, I wanted them to be as versatile. I saw a lot of products out there, and they weren't helping people. They weren't as versatile, and I wanted to have basically one bottle that could do it all, and that's why there was a lot of research that went into it. And as you can see, there's an awful lot that you have to do to comply with the standards today.
Yeah.
So,
look,
very fortunate.
It gives you a bit of peace of mind when you see this as well, to have it in your house and have it ready to use. I mean, the question I'll ask you is, what about if people are watching now going, well, look, if I go down to a pharmacy and there's an ointment or a cream for $30 that might have arnica or eucalyptus in it,
yes.
You know, it's natural and it's saying that it can relieve the pain. How is that different to the products we're offering today?
Well, there's a lot on the market that I won't say that not everything doesn't work, but there's a lot that don't have the strength to really work as well as they should. And I think it really is dependent on what you yourself have tried before. But with these products, they are very, very strong blends, and they can go anywhere on the body. A lot of products out there are only really, listed for muscular aches and pain, arthritis, and they can't go anywhere else on the body, especially if they have tea tree or eucalyptus.
Yes, of course.
Which you can imagine on sensitive areas of the body would be very uncomfortable.
Yep.
Whereas this can be even used if you have earache. You can tip some into your ear. You can put it anywhere. I've had people that have had hemorrhoids. They've been able to use it there. So.
And the great thing about this, which we want to recap for you guys, is the results. People are getting the results, and it's helping so many different people in so many different ways, and it's all done naturally. Okay, so Be Relieved, obviously, is something that a lot of people have used. The reports go on and testimonials. Let's talk about the Be Sport. Yes. And again, sport, it's more about being active, isn't it?
Yes, and I think people are confused with this one a little, but it is a brilliant blend. We have lots and lots of testimonials for Be Sport. It is a stimulating pain relief.
Right.
We have Be Calm, which is very calming, which contains a lot of oils that are sedative in nature. The Be Sport is really to keep you awake and focused. So if you're in pain and you need to go out there, you might be going to work or you might be going to go for a walk, and you want to be focused and you want the circulation to be going really well for you too. A lot of people with diabetes have problems with peripheral circulation, and that's especially with the feet and the hands. So this is a blend that is very, very stimulating. It's great for circulation. It contains rosemary as well, which is so good for memory and as a brain stimulant. And it's also good. I've had a lot of people too that for their children going off to school, they'll put a bit on their legs before they go to school.
Ready to go and start the day.
And they're much more calmer because their mind's focusing more.
Well, we talked about this earlier as well. It's great for the kids going to school to maybe help them concentrate as well.
It does, because rosemary has been shown to be one of the best there. And it's lovely to know that they feel less anxiety, because a lot of essential oils are great for anxiety.
Yes.
So you've got children going off feeling a lot more comfortable, more focused, or just anyone really that wants to feel active.
Energised.
Because it will energise you, it will help your brain to think clearer.
Yep. We did some more scans as well. We did some thermology scans to show you guys the difference before and after. Have a look at this one. Talk about this one again, Cheryl, because this is after the Be Sport was applied. Before, of course, on the left, you can see the different shades of colour. That's the pain and inflammation.
Yes, it shows up in thermal imaging. White hot is the most painful area, followed by red, followed by orange.
Right.
And then followed by yellow. So you can see within 3 to 5 minutes of application.
Unbelievable.
How quickly that area relaxed, how much the pain was reduced. So that person would be feeling so much more comfortable.
Well, I can always see and feel the results for them. And this one again is an abdomen. We've got the similar one in front of us. So the white in the middle there, I can just imagine how painful that was. And then on the right, it's completely gone. The white part has been taken away.
This particular person had irritable bowel, and there's quite a few people out there that do suffer from that very painful condition. And you can see the difference it made within that 3 to 5 minutes, how much the bowels relaxed, how that really sharp cramping pain has gone. The white hot area has gone.
I think if you're if you're watching right now and you're experiencing anything that we've talked about today and you're not getting those results or that pain relief that you want, this might be the answer. This might be what you need to try to help your body. It's done naturally. You can use it from the kids right through to grandparents, and it can possibly help you. It's worth a go, isn't it? It's worth a try. And I think what you must have found, Cheryl, is that once people use it once, they never let it go, right? No. They just have it forever.
You will be surprised. This is probably a statement where you can either understand or think, well, she might be making it up, but I can honestly tell you, once you try these particular products, they will change your life.
Yes.
You'll suddenly understand how essential oils and aromatherapy work for you. Why we've used it traditionally for thousands of years. It's such
there's a reason.
A powerful way of healing and encouraging the body to heal quicker, because that's what we're doing. We're helping the body to heal quicker. We're not masking anything.
No, and you've got a medical background as well.
Yes,
so, this is something that you've obviously looked into, the natural side, but you understand the medical side as well.
Well, I think for me, working in a hospital, it was very hard, because you give someone an injection and you can only come back an hour to 2 hours later. And they were in pain the whole way through.
Yeah,
and
the relief might not last.
No, and I love the fact that with the aromatherapy, you can apply it when you need it. Go off your body. If your body is in pain 20 minutes, an hour later, you know then to apply it again, because you'll find that initial first, second day is very important. It will help you understand how it works. It will help you to see that it's actually reducing that inflammation that might have built up over many months, many years.
And as we said, with all those key ingredients, your body takes and absorbs what it needs to help get those results.
It does.
Yeah, and you can't use too much. You know, you can't use too much. It's natural, so you can use it and you can use it safely and confidently.
You don't want to waste it.
Well, that's the thing. If you do use too much, you're wasting it, but you can't put too much on.
And your body will only absorb what it needs to absorb through the skin.
Okay, so look, I've got some other testimonials here. Let me read another few that I've got. There's so many coming in through here. It says, hello, Cheryl. My package with me has arrived. Thank you so much. I alternate between Be Relieved to Be Sport. I love to do golf, and I was taking a strong painkiller to help me sleep at night. But since November, I've been able to use a product at a better result, and that comes from Rain. So obviously, some people are using strong painkillers.
Yes.
Some people have found that they can then come off the strong painkillers. Again, you know, speak to your doctor. We can't guarantee that, but that seems to happen quite a lot.
Exactly. And I do find that a lot of people will talk to their doctor, and their doctors are really surprised, especially people that have had a knee reconstruction. They're up walking quicker. Their doctors are amazed at how quickly the inflammation goes down, how quickly they're up walking.
So recently I bought a bottle of Be Relieved and gave some to my mother to try. Mum suffers from arthritis in her joints, and it's quite severe in her ankle and wrist. And both of these joints are swollen almost 3 times their normal size. Since she's been using Be Relieved, some of the swelling has gone down and there has been some improvement, but this is only after 1.5 days. Thank you again. That's from Andrea.
Yes.
Again, it's just another example of what could help. And there's so many of you that must be suffering from that kind of pain and arthritis and swelling.
That's right.
And again, you've got all these medications which could help, but maybe they're not working properly, but this could be the answer.
It's just quite amazing the way it can work for you. And even if you've just had a long day at work, you might have been on your feet, or you're working around the house or in the garden, put it on your feet and on your legs, and what you'll find, you'll be amazed at the difference it will make. A lot of the oils, especially in the Be Relieved, are sedative in nature. We've got neroli in there too, which is one of the oils in aromatherapy, which is for shock and grief and panic attacks. So they have very powerful properties to the essential oils that will really help you.
It just smells so, it's just so lovely, isn't it? It smells great. This is the Be Sport. I mean, it's got a great smell. It's not overpowering, but it's, you know,
it's an energising smell.
It's an energising smell. And I think once you start using these and you start using them together, you know, it's all about well-being, of course, and looking after the actual physical problems and pains that you've got. But when you just feel better mentally as well, which I find comes from these, it does help your overall health.
It does, because it's very much about what you think as well. And we're finding that the more people are anxious, the more that they're worried and scared, the more pain they'll feel. So if you can help with aromatherapy by also dealing with anxiety, with that side of it, people relax more, they're happier, they're going to feel less pain, apart from all the other properties of the oils. So it deals with pain on many levels, not just on one level.
And the final one that we've got is the Be Uplifted, which is the free gift. Let's talk about the Be Uplifted. It complements the other 2 products as well, doesn't it?
Well, the oils that are in Be Uplifted are in Be Relieved and in Be Sport as well. And you've got lavender, lemongrass, you've got bergamot, geranium. And those particular oils are so good at making you feel that much better. You know, as the name suggests.
I was going to say, it's in the name, isn't it? Be Uplifted. It just gives you that little boost that you might want.
Yes.
Right, these have been going really well. Congratulations to everyone that's come through already. If you would like to come through now, it's product number 303728. It should be $170 or thereabouts if you were to buy them separately, but we've done one of the lowest and best prices here at Openshop, which is limited. This will be hard to repeat. At $109, you've got free delivery and you've got afterpay as well. If you're watching and would like to get something that could help you under so many different reasons and could help you with so many different problems, this could be the answer for you and for your kids and for your grandparents, for anyone within the family, hey, even the pets as well. And at this price point, give it a go. Try it out. You've got a money-back guarantee for that reason. It's a full pack that we're offering. It's exclusive to us here at Openshop, and we would love you to try it. So call us now on 13 25 80. Go to openshop.com.au, tap the app and grab one of these, and we'll talk more about these products on the other side of this.
Essential oils and their uses have been known to humankind for over 5,000 years. They have incredible penetrating power, the ability to access the deep layers of the skin, and as such beneficially affect the whole person, both physically and emotionally. More importantly, they can not only support so many of the body's functions when properly combined, they can also relieve and reduce the severity of many of the conditions we suffer with. Yet, they are natural. In a day and age where there is more demand than ever for natural solutions to overall health and well-being, essential oils have come into their own. And there is no better brand to turn to than Balanced Essentials. Cheryl Gilbert, with a background in nursing, pathology, paramedic and alternative and complementary health fields, spent over 25 years researching the powers of essential oils and their benefits to the human mind and body. Her brand, Balanced Essentials, has since become the most trusted and loved brands in Australia when we need effective but natural solutions for the well-being of ourselves and our families. The Balanced Essentials therapeutic lines with TGA listing, Be Relieved and Be Sport, have been the go-to for those suffering mild and chronic pain and many other concerns for decades. The amount of positive reviews and accolades these products have received over the years is overwhelming and testament to the quality and efficacy of the formulations. An effective, natural, pharmaceutical-free, topical blend of highly potent essential oils, these products have been a lifesaver for hundreds of Australians in pain. Not only have these complex essential oil blends been used by our forefathers to treat human pain and conditions for thousands of years, there's also the undoubtable modern-day science to prove its effectiveness. Be Relieved and Be Sport, traditionally used in aromatherapy to relieve headaches and migraines, joint and muscle pain and stiffness, inflammation, cramping, bruises, nerve pain, fatigue, edema, burns, eczema, dermatitis, psoriasis, cleansing, cuts and abrasions, and the list goes on. There's no doubt that these versatile, powerful, but natural formulations are essential in every household's first aid kit. These 3 therapeutic lines are Balanced Essentials premium products and are some of the most potent available in the market today. It's so easy to order. Call us on 13 25 80, view the Balanced Essentials product information on our website, openshop.com.au, or simply tap the app. And now, let's hear from Cheryl, the creator, to learn more about these hard-working Balanced Essential formulas and how they can assist you and your loved ones with your overall health and wellness.
Welcome back to Open Shop. As we come towards the end of the hour, we are really excited. I think this is an exciting opportunity for so many of you that are looking for something alternative that could make a massive difference. And that's why, the testimonials speak for themselves. People are so grateful and thankful that you've been able to offer something that is trusted, been around for such a long time, works, Australian, which we love as well. It's key ingredients, it's completely natural, but the thing about it is it gives you the results that you might not have been able to get with other medications and products. And again, we can't guarantee everything. It's always different for everyone else. But if you're looking for something natural that could help you, this is an opportunity to get a deal today that could make a massive difference. Let me read another testimonial here that came through. There's so many that come through. It says, I have used all these products for nearly 20 years and have complete faith in their effectiveness. Be Relieved is a superhero, has repaired frozen shoulders, general aches and pains, allowed speedy surgery recovery, fixed ear issues, and generally keeps us well. I use it daily and I've gifted it to family and friends over the years who continue to benefit. Excellent for pets. I cannot imagine my life without your quality oils, and you must keep making them available and essential in our lives. And that's from Beryl. I mean, you hear this all the time. I mean, I've been reading this during the little break there. I haven't got enough time. It's all, you can almost hear them so grateful that you've helped them.
Look, I'm so lucky to be able to bring aromatherapy that shows people something natural that's working, because it was so important for me seeing people in pain. I really find that hard to deal with. And to know that aromatherapy, when it's done well...
And it's done properly with key ingredients.
And it's done in the sufficient strength, is the most amazing form of healing that I have ever seen. And the fact that it is so versatile, it works so quickly.
Yep.
It's just such a godsend for most people.
So, I mean, the TGA, we've got list after list after list here, which is great for your peace of mind. And also, you know, it's a versatile product that can be used by anyone for different reasons, different issues, different problems, well-being. Yes. It's mind, body, and soul. It's not just one thing that could help you with. And again, the pack we've got for you today, guys, gives you everything that you need: the Be Relieved, the Be Sport, the Be Uplifted, to give you the complete pack. What a great gift idea for someone! What a great present for someone!
It's a wonderful gift. I find a lot of people give this as a gift at Christmas time.
Gift of pain relief.
Birthday time.
Amazing.
Because people have said, what better gift can I give someone than the gift of health?
And there might be some people watching that are thinking, oh, I'm not too sure, you know, and then of course this is gifted. It could be something that could change their life as they try it out for the first time. And they'll probably want it again and again and again. Remember, the deal that we're offering today, under $110, and you've got free delivery. Cheryl, thank you so much. It's the end of the hour. It's great to have you on the show.
It's been lovely. Thank you.
Thank you so much for watching, guys, and we'll see you soon. Take care.